Welcome back to Great Day Washington. You know, we all have toxic people in our lives, whether they're friends, family members, or even colleagues.
They bring us down, they drain our energy, and they hinder our personal growth. And while removing toxic people from our life is not easy, it may be necessary for your mental and emotional well-being.
Our next guest is the author of Untapped Magic. It's a book that offers readers practical advice on how to create a more positive, effortless, and joyous life. Chloe Panta, welcome to Great Day.
Thank you.
Congrats on the book.
Thank you so much.
All right, so how do we even begin to recognize a toxic relationship? What are the signs?
So some signs are people who can seem controlling, people who want to understand where you're going to go, what are you doing, who are you with. They may even want to control your finances or make you feel small or belittle you. These are classic signs that someone in your life is toxic, and I would say avoid them at all costs.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard though because we already have an emotional investment with these people. But what is the emotional toll that it takes on our self-esteem when they have these toxic behaviors?
You know, when someone has toxic behaviors, it can make you feel as if you are unworthy of having anyone better than them. They can make you feel that you have low self-worth, low confidence, but also it can take a toll and you can have anxiety, develop depression. So these are signs when someone makes you feel worse or less than what you truly are, that they are toxic in your life and you need to get rid of them.
Okay, how do we kind of start to set those boundaries to avoid these toxic people or try and keep them out of our circle?
That's a good point that you bring up. And in my book, Untapped Magic, I talk about this actually in chapter 8. You can do this by setting hard and clear boundaries, letting someone know what you will and will not tolerate. That can let them know that you are in control of your life and they won't have a chance to disrespect you or take advantage of you. Those are some key tips that someone can do.
All right, so if you set these boundaries and someone is sort of keep overstepping them, what are some strategies to detach, to finally just detach from a toxic individual?
At this point, it's time to seek support, either through trusted family and friends or a therapist, or even if you don't have that type of support, to reach out to the Domestic Violence Awareness Hotline if you're in a domestic or abusive relationship, but also letting them know that you're done at this point. Only you will know when you've had enough. So when you've had enough, you can know that it's time to close that door and then to move on from your life.
What do you suggest of, like, okay, if we're all kind of reevaluating some of the relationships and we know like that relationship doesn't always make us feel good, so we're starting to set those boundaries, but if we're just meeting somebody, like, how do we kind of get that confidence to just like step back and not even start to build a relationship with them?
If they have early signs of aggression, if they are controlling early on, if they're agitated by you, if they have anger issues, these are clear signs early on that they are not the person that you want to get involved with in your life. So I would say those are early signs, recognize them early, and then close that door as soon as you can and walk away.
Yeah. What if you're in a situation where it's like a coworker and you can't get away? You work with them every single day. What do you recommend there?
I would say set clear boundaries. Be professional, but also be assertive. Be firm, but do it in a polite way. Let them know that you will tolerate them on a professional level, but anything beyond that, let them know that you're not going to tolerate their behavior. So that's what I would recommend.
Yeah.
I know it's got to be hard just to have that confrontation with somebody, especially we're not really confrontational type people, but
Nor are we toxic.
nor are we toxic. That's for sure. I do not have a toxic colleague, but you know, the thought of like doing that can scare some people sometimes, and so but I think when you actually do it, then you're like, okay, that wasn't so hard.
bad.
Now I feel great.
Yeah.
Congrats on the book.
Yes.
Thank you so
And
much.
so much great advice. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Untapped Magic will be available in March, but you can pre-order a copy online. For more on Chloe, check out her website, chloepanta.com.